as the sector grows, we need people to work in it and to deliver the return on investment that our investors are looking for, and also to take care of the customers that are coming into our buildings. So investing in human capital is now the next biggest challenge in build to rent. We know how to invest in physical assets, and now we need to invest in the people who will run those buildings and deliver the return on investment. It's really important that we do that, and that's why we've got the Next Gen conference here today. Get that mid-career people into the building, get them talking to each other, but also getting them talking to the senior leaders and hopefully showing them the way. Look, I think in the terms of accelerating all forms of housing, obviously in the living sector we are interested in build to rent, and with that we include co-living and we include single family housing or BTR housing and even later living. But we do need all forms of housing. So I think we need, if we are going to have one single thing that will accelerate the delivery of this housing, is to allow a house project or a house scheme to go through planning more easily because it's in the national interest. So that's housing of all times, not just built to rent, but if we have some form of liberalisation or concession given to housing projects that meet the requirements of, of the DD associated with all the various stakeholders, they should be a presumption of success through the planning process. That's going to help things move, because the planning system, although it's a massively important thing, is very much a blocker at the moment. I think we need to look at the regulatory environment. It's complicating investment. Now, we don't want a drop in standards. That's what we don't want. But we have so much regulation, it's doing us a disservice, and it's about the efficiency of how that regulation is applied. So if the government were to do one thing, or perhaps one and a half things, one of them would be to look at the regulations that we have and bring a huge level of efficiency and productivity and predictability to that. Because if we can get that, we don't have to change the regs, we don't have to make new regulation, we just need to apply what we have got, which provide plenty of safeguards efficiently and well, and that's not happening. Build to rent has the opportunity to attract £300 billion worth of investment to the UK. That is huge, and with that we can deliver 2.1 million homes. Again, that's just in our little rental sector. That's not the other houses that would inevitably grow up around that as well, that may be part of the social housing world or the sales world. And those investors, those companies who are working in the UK have to attract that money and that scale of money. They have to do three really difficult things. One is say, make the UK the point of investment rather than somewhere else. Two, they need to say Resi is better than anything else. And three, the platform that they are offering up is worth investing. That's three very hard sells that's made more difficult because of the regulatory environment, not because we don't want the regulations or we don't want the quality that they seek to deliver or the protections that they seek to create, but because the efficiency of their application is so poor. So we want predictability, we want certainty, predictability and certainty more than anything else, but we also need productivity and efficiency in the way that they're delivered. So government, don't make any more rules, apply the ones you have more efficiently, and the goal should be take what is now a 4-year plan to deliver a big scheme, take that to 2 years. If you can achieve that through efficiency, we will get many, many more houses built in the UK. I'm taking away a huge amount, but if I had to boil it down to one particular thing, I think it is the willingness to listen, the willingness to act on what is listened to, and the willingness to work together for solutions. One of my criticisms of our sector is that they don't hunt as a pack, that we are quite good individually within our businesses to advance the business. What we need to do is advance the sector. So the Build to Rent Alliance, Build BPF, ourselves and others are working on standardised narratives, standardised information, so that we can all use it, so that we work together to advance the sector. I've seen and heard and seen expressed to me a willingness to do that today, which has not existed previously, and I look forward to taking that on and taking that into the future.